Good morning. Yeah, a little slow going today. I guess it's gonna snow. I gotta get ready for the snow coming. Priorities straight. What happens when you get snowed in? Anyway, I'll be on the road soon, so that'll be good. As you can tell, it's kind of quiet here. There's not much going on. Well, I think you should fly a drone up there, and then we'll know there's nothing in there, because there's nothing in there. Yeah, I wouldn't want to subject any pilot to any kind of thing like that. Just fly a drone up there. Make sure it's got a lot of sharp edges. Have you ever heard the cliche, cruel to be kind? Well, you multiply a couple negative numbers and you get a positive number. It's all negative, and then it turns to positive one day. Thumbs up button, please. That's how we keep it going. Lots of coffee, too. Make sure you make a soul connection. Make a soul connection. And then things will really be happening. Mind, body, soul, and spirit. Internal, external. Lots of conversation. I think his name was Siddhartha. Siddhartha Munya. The Jadito. Jadito was his Chinese name. Siddhartha Jadito and Christos. I see some of that. Just keep chatting, that's cool. I'm not really reading the chat right now. What I can, I read, but I'm concentrating more on centering myself. we go. They asked me what my mission was, and I told them, I said, mission control. If we don't have mission control, there is no mission. It's pretty easy. Don't lie. If you tell a lie, you're dead. She told a lie and she died. As serious as a heart attack. She said forever and she died because she lied. She didn't mean it. And she lost her family too. Her sister died, her mother died, her father died, they all died. It's not good to lie. It sort of looks like a jail, but it ain't. Well, I guess it is in some ways. Just don't stay too long. Just don't stay too long. There we go. Where do we go next then? Did some of this kind of work before? It was okay. I kind of got tired of it after a while because it wasn't quite intellectually sophisticated enough. My brain is beyond this. Harvard, Princeton, Yale, Cambridge. It's all the same. Once you're in the noon sphere, you don't have to worry about where you're sitting to do your homework at. Jesus Christ. I do my homework every day, everywhere. One time I was thinking I wasn't getting educated, and guess what? I was dead. So I decided to continue my extracurriculum education wherever I could. And guess what? The teacher stepped in. When the student was ready, the teacher was there. When the teacher was ready, the student was there. Most of my teachers are female. Well, the emotional side is more valid. The oversoul and the collective soul come into alignment. And then the super soul, the evolutionary super soul, is the result. Liya Yoga. The great still point. Adamant material. Essence. I'll probably do a sushi roll today. Something about raw fish right now would do me good. I'll switch over to I'll go large here in a little while. And when I go large, I'll be able to read more comments. Well, let me get ready. We're going to be hopping aboard the fossil fuel burning transportation here soon. And They still haven't got electric right yet. They're still playing around. The oil companies control most of America. So the oil companies are reluctant about surrendering, but they will, and they'll probably surrender and go down hard, The oil companies, when they surrender, they'll go down hard because they're way too late. They're way too late. They should have went down 30 years ago. Electric energy was around here 30 years ago, and people just, they didn't want it then. Now they're trying to hop on the electric bandwagon thinking it's all cool and everything. But really, they're out of date and they're going to get replaced. Even the people who think that they're cool with their electric, they're going to get replaced because electric's going to get replaced soon. There's a quantum level of evolution that's happening. A quantum level means everything is out and all the things that are good and new are in. So everything is out. Electric is old. Everything's old. Nuclear is old. It's all old. Quantum is in. Nano is in. Quanto is in. Nano is in. Human beings are outmoded, outdated. Family structures are old, archaic. They deserve to be replaced. Marriages, old, archaic, deserve to be replaced. Children being born, old, archaic. Replacing that too. Replace all of it. If you're going to evolve, evolve. And if you're going to evolve it always, always. I was stagnant once, and I realized I was stagnant because I had friends. But when I cut off all my friends, I became unstagnant. I actually got off into a different track, and I made some progress finally. Because friends are an illusion. They're not real. You don't have any, you're not born with any friends, are you? No. You come into this world alone, that means you live in this world alone, and that means you die alone. So you master being alone. That's the way it is. You master being alone. I can talk to somebody on a video screen. That works for me. I don't want to smell their perfume. I don't want to eat their food. I don't want nothing to do with them unless they're on the same page. And who's really on the same page as anybody? No one. I'm just thankful I'm not an executioner. I mean, some people do that job real well. And I can understand them. And actually, I root for them. But it's not my job. I just know the hangman. I know the hangman. I'm friends with the hangman. But he don't bother me. In the old days when the rich person died, he left all of his money to the pharaoh. The pharaoh controlled all of his money. And one time they had a boy king. His name was Tut. And the boy pharaoh, he was generous with the money. Very generous. And they tried to give it all back to him when he perished. They put it in his tomb. They put all that wealth back into his tomb because they appreciated him so much. So he took it to the afterlife. Sort of what I'm doing. Flesh and blood can't do it. Flesh and blood never gets it done quite right. There's always a little bit more that needs to be done. The video record, the audio record, the written record. So where's he going when he's dead? A much better place. Much better. I guess a lot of people are committing suicide on live stream. You just go on live stream and commit suicide and everybody can see your death. Stretch the boundaries, you know. What can be happening on live stream? Anything you want. Go into a school, shoot it up, do whatever you want to do on live stream. Make sure you get a sushi roll. Yeah, you got to make sure you get your sushi roll. Maybe even get some miso soup. I used to do Cracker Jacks, but they quit giving me a prize. So when I quit getting a prize, it's like, why do Cracker Jacks anymore? Well, you could always move to California and smoke a bunch of pot. In Christmas in California, they decorate the marijuana plant. Yeah, I got about 5 more minutes. I'll just keep rolling. Well, I usually go and have more coffee somewhere. I've been drinking coffee nonstop since I come out of the grave. Well, I might as well. I can't get laid. I might as well drink a bunch of coffee. No, I don't do anything X-rated on the live stream. That's not cool. That's not cool. Well, I used to play Truth or Dare when I was a kid. Yeah, I played Truth or Dare when I was a kid. I know. Terrible. I didn't really think it was going to work out either, but she said, if you play Truth or Dare, it'll work out. I said, okay. She was right. It did work out, but it only worked out one time. Jeez, that's terrible, huh? One time. It's a one-hit wonder. I'm not into one-hit wonders. I've had my share of one-hit wonders before. Repetition is better. Repetition into evolution. It's the way, the truth, and the life. All right. We'll come back at you in a couple hours, or at least an hour or so. I've got to get going here. I don't want to miss any appointments. So, peace, love, respect, everyone out there. We got you by the, and it's okay. I'm going to treat them right. I'm not going to hurt them. But we got you by the, and we're going to get where we're going. That's just where it is. I set my sight on something other than this world. The world never did it for me. I give it a thumbs down, actually. The afterlife, I give a thumbs up. The world, thumbs down. Sorry. I had tough love, and they showed me tough love, and I had tough love, and that's what you get. You can't give 100% and more, you're going down.